Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony, and today I'm going to be doing my impressions on the Perdomo Legacy Father and Son Connecticut in Gran Figurado size. Now for the specs, we have Ecuadorian Connecticut shade for the wrapper, feelers in binder from Nicaragua. Obviously the hybrid seed for the binder. We have 6 inches in length and the ring gauge is 48, 60, and 52. Box pressed. So you already know the drill. I'm gonna light this up, giving my impressions regarding each third, and yep a little bit along the way. Wide open jaw. Look at that smoke output. Now, if you have seen any of my previous cigar-related videos, you already know I don't like to talk too much during the first 5 to 10 minutes because I like to give some time to the cigar to wake up. But I do have to say that I'm expecting full flavor, medium to medium plus in strength. I'm gonna yap a little bit. If you don't care about the yapping, timestamps are always in the description box. On my main channel, where I used to first post cigar content, now I'm just currently posting my drum covers and my fragrance real review videos. On that channel, I did the cigar-related videos regarding the original Perdomo Legacy. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a big fan of those, and I haven't smoked them ever since. I really want to revisit them, but I sure as hell have high hopes for this new Legacy Father and Son brand. If I'm not mistaken, this cigar, the Connecticut version, is a collab between the father and the son. The Maduro was blended by the son, and the Nicaraguan shade grown was blended by the father. Let's get this party started with the Connecticut version. I'm gonna start smoking this, and I'll give you my impressions regarding the first third. Alright, so I'm almost done with the first third, and I want to start off by saying that flavor is full, strength is medium. Now for the flavors, a very strong white pepper component is the main tone here in this first third. Second place we have some cedar, which is also very present. Third place we have some dry earth. Underneath that we have a little bit of mesquite wood going on, and at the very bottom of the flavor profile I'm picking up some cashews. And that's it as far as the flavors go. Now pairings that I would go with this gorgeous looking cigar. Lately I've stopped pairing my Connecticut wrap cigars with alcohol. I found out that I enjoy those type of cigars the most if I just pair them with black coffee or espresso. Remember, those two options are something that you can never go wrong with. But if you have your go-to pairing for a Connecticut wrap cigar, do your thing. And we have fantastic smoke output. And I'm gonna proceed with the traditional secondary band removal. I had the possibility of just sliding it right off, so here we have the secondary band, father and son, in this very nice looking green and gold. Very ornate, very nice. So I'm gonna keep puffing this down, and I'll see you in a little bit with the primary band removal. Now let's do the primary band removal. And here we have this ginormous but very beautiful primary band, Perdomo Legacy, 1965. 2025, very ornate. So I'm gonna keep puffing this down, and I'll see you in a little bit with my impressions regarding the second, third. Alright, this is an aftertake for the tasting notes of the second third. I forgot to mention one tasting note in the original take, so the flavor profile is as follows. Now the main tone here is cashews. Second place, some vanilla cream joint profile. Third place, we still have the cedar. Underneath that, equal amounts of dry earth and also the white pepper. And the mesquite wood is completely gone at this point. Now back to the original take. Flavor still full, strength still medium. And we still have a plethora of smoke output. So I'm gonna keep smoking this, and I'll give you my impressions regarding the final third. Alright, so I'm almost done with the final third. Did something change? Not really. But let me tell you, with this flavor profile, I don't mind. Cashews, still the main tone here in this final third. Second place, we still have the vanilla cream. Third place, we still have the cedar. And underneath that, equal amounts of white pepper, just a touch, and the dry earth. And that's it as far as the flavors go. Flavor still full, strength still medium. And we still have great smoke output. Now, whenever I smoke a Connecticut wrap cigar, I state the same. Either I find them very plain and boring, or very rich and satiating. Luckily, this was the case. I'm not gonna lie, during the first third, this was kind of rough, obviously because of the white pepper and also the mesquite wood, but at the same time, this was still creamy, again, during the first third. Then during the second third, and now the final third, the nuttiness of the cashews took over the flavor profile. But along with the vanilla cream, this became even creamier and richer, which I enjoyed quite a lot, especially because of the white pepper toned down dramatically. So this is the first iteration of the Perdomo Legacy Father and Son. Next up, I'm gonna smoke the Maduro, but this was such a treat, for my palate at least. And as I always say, you can smoke whatever you want, whenever you want, but this would be a great all-day cigar. It's got those rich and creamy flavors, that you can enjoy at any time of the day. And this blend is something that I could recommend to someone that is starting off smoking cigars. Just beware of the first third. Construction, the draw was marvelous. That is the kind of draw that I expect in box pressed cigars. Like this one, of course. I didn't have to relight this, but I had to touch this up only once. So fairly solid construction. Needless to say, I'm definitely looking forward to smoke the Maduro and the Nicaraguan shade grown. Once again, high expectations for this new trilogy of Perdomo. I'm gonna smoke this to the nub. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, I really hope you found this video useful. So, thank you so much. Tack så mycket. Merci beaucoup. Muito obrigado. Dankeschön. Muchas gracias. Spasiba. Kietas. Grazie mille. Arigatou gozaimasu. See you in the next video.